Oh.
This is a WTRN News Update with Skip Chuckles.
Tragedy again strikes a local family. WTRN viewers may recall the fatal accident back in February of 2001, which claimed the lives of a local woman and her two young sons. Carolyn Parker, 34, and her two sons, Matthew, 9, and Douglas, 8, were en route to a birthday party when their vehicle was broadsided by a pickup truck near Overton Hills. The terrible collision tore apart the family's Nissan Maxima. They were later declared dead at the scene. The driver of the pickup truck, David Wilson.
Coach, we need your lineup. Coach, are you okay?
What'd you get, buddy? Oh, that's neat, man.
After the tragedy which claimed his family, Mr. Parker suffered years of depression and other mental health issues. During the Christmas season of 2002, a suicide attempt left Parker in a coma for nearly 3 years.
Why, thank you. Oh, I'm doing remarkably well. Thank you for your concern. How are you doing? Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Following a difficult period of rehabilitation, Parker suffered from substance abuse and was often out of work. Friends and neighbors who asked to be anonymous claimed that Parker had been improving when he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Hello, Mr. Parker. It's been a while. Please. Well, I'm glad you decided to resume your treatment. You can look forward to returning to a healthy, productive...
Never.
I want to start a full regimen of therapy with you, Mr. Parker. We'll resume our sessions this Wednesday at 11 a.m. at my office. But I want you to start a new medication today. I want you to try this medication, Clozaril. That's the brand name. You'll take it daily with a full glass of water. Clozapine is a newer generation of medications for your condition. And don't forget, Mr. Parker, that you have an 11 a.m. appointment.
해주라, 욕해주라.
What? Oh. Where am I? Don't do this to me.
The driver of the pickup truck, David Wilkins, 26 of North Claremont, was rushed to Prescott Medical Center.
You can't turn me off. You're dead.
In critical condition. Wilkins, whose blood alcohol was double the legal limit, was convicted of
I've been fine.
Dr. Chatterjee speaking.
I've been wonderful.
Hello, who is this speaking?
How have you been?
This is Dr. Chatterjee. Who is this? Is this you, Mr. Parker? Mr. Parker.
Right, I understand. Yeah, that's important.
Mr. Parker, are you well?
I was wondering if you want to go check out a movie tonight. Show's at 7:45.
What are you saying about the
No,
movie show?
it'll be a surprise,
Are you
okay?
at the movie theater
All right.
now?
I'll pick you up about 10 after 7, okay? All right.
Mr. Parker,
I'll
I am
see you.
concerned for your well-being. Where are you right now? Mr. Parker.
Okay.
Mr. Parker.
Okay.
I could send an ambulance to the
I'll
movie
see you
theater to
later.
get you Mr. Parker, if you would like that. Mr. Parker.
I just
Mr.
called to
Parker,
tell you
you are not well.
I'm going by myself.
Mr. Parker.
Welcome to the theatre, Mr. Parker. We hope you will enjoy your exclusive viewing of the show. And Mr. Parker, remember, no indecent behavior will be tolerated.
Wishing you all the best, my love. Only the best for you. You're not real. You don't exist. You're not real. You're not real. Carolyn?
Frank!
Carolyn!
What do you want to do for dinner?
I'm gonna make spaghetti. Carolyn!
Coach, what's up? We got a game. Come on. They sent me to come get you, man. Come on. Oh, yeah, game. Hold on. I'll be right out.
Run.
Turn the ball over and tag one of them. I don't know what's taking him so long. He's never late.
Play ball.
An autopsy revealed the cause of death to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the chest. Friday night, police received phone calls about a gunshot at 703 Bailey Avenue. When officers arrived at the scene, they knocked on the door and called out, identifying themselves. After receiving no reply, they forced open the door. In an upstairs bedroom, they found Frank Parker, 48, lying face down.
I'm not dead, you asshole!
He was pronounced dead at the scene.
I'm not dead! Whoa, you are dead!
Gunshot wound to the chest. Friends and family can pay their...
You're dead! 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 Come here! You are dead.
At the north end of the Fort Pitt tunnels, the city leaps into view, the city of three rivers, bringing a flood of warm nostalgia about the happy memories of my youth spent in the eastern suburbs. Although I concede that it's possible I may never have been here before. But after suffering from a life-threatening bout of chronic diarrhea, I decided to celebrate my miraculous recovery with a quiet afternoon walk. It had begun as a pleasant stroll on a gentle day when the dark clouds intruded upon my reflections. The day suddenly began to darken, and as I rushed to take cover, I awakened to find a smiling vagrant rendering me assistance. He took me to an abandoned boxcar, which he called home. But soon I realized he was not trying to help me. A fistfight ensued, and despite my weakened condition, I managed to prevail. But I wound up in this local hospital. As I recovered, I noticed something strange. Whenever I came into contact with people's personal effects, I would experience visions. So I pilfered a lab coat, a stethoscope, and a Dr. Palmer's name tag.
Rapid response, MRI.
Dr. Palmer. Dr. Palmer, you're expected in surgery.
What? You think I'm cutting somebody open?
Dr. Palmer, they're waiting for you in surgery.
Look, I don't have any memories of medical school.
Oh my God.
Get out of my way.
A kindly priest took an interest in my case, and after my release, he brought me back to his church, where he offered me a small room in the basement. He also found me vocational training for installing commodes. I became a certified professional toilet technician, a proud career if ever there was one. In time, I saved enough to acquire lodgings, a small house atop a hill in a quiet neighborhood. But soon my existence would be filled with much disquiet, an unsettling maelstrom of disturbia. Haunted by so many ghosts, I found myself unable to sleep at night. I had to get out. I had to explore the area. I took a slow drive and saw the castle. Yes, I remembered that estate from photographs in my youth at my grandmother Nellie's house. It was an old castle with a bell tower and a clock. I recalled the photograph next to that of a mansion. It was my grandmother's Nellie's house. That mansion at the end of the street where my grandmother had grown up. It was after her family had moved from the castle. No, I remember the pictures. I drove through the neighborhood trying to stimulate my memory. And were these my memories? I couldn't say. I took a drive on Cinco de Mayo, and at a club I managed to pilfer el sombrero del novio de María.
Yeah, remember that guy I told you? I remembered he owed me money. Yeah, I didn't remember he was a black belt.
Being a black belt isn't everything. Especially when you owe me money. And you kick me in the face.
Hello, I'm Cassie O'Brien reporting for FUD9. I first want to thank everyone at WFUD for the warm welcome. It's great to be here in Pittsburgh. In the financial news, it's a roller coaster ride on Wall Street today. The market has been climbing, but at the close, the Dow fell 168 points, while the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ lost about 1% apiece. In local news, we have a strange story coming out of Pittsburgh. Local hospitals report that a growing number of city residents are coming to various emergency rooms, complaining of memory loss. Even more unusual, the patients have stated that they've been experiencing other memories, described by university psychologists as hallucinations. One bizarre twist to this story, as if needed another, is the consistent presence of an individual whom all of these memory sufferers have encountered prior to the onset of their condition. Police have provided an artist sketch of this person, and they ask that anyone having information about the identity or whereabouts of this individual, please contact their local police department immediately. Here is a sketch of that mystery figure. I would be remiss if I did not thank a whole staff at FUD for the wonderful anniversary party that they threw for me and my husband, Louie. As it happened, my arrival here at FUD9 coincided with my 20th wedding anniversary, and the staff here couldn't have been any sweeter. Happy anniversary, Louie.
I discovered that Cassie O'Brien and Louis H. Pylori were renting a small furnished house in a secluded area until their home in Mount Lebanon would be ready. I had to get something more personal.
Hey, honey, anybody see my pen? I want to write some bills out.
Hey, there's some nut out there.
Hey!
Get the hell out of here!
I had many fond reminiscences with that pen until it was cruelly reclaimed. One random afternoon, I was disturbed by a knock at the door, followed by another. I found an elderly black woman claiming to be my aunt, who handed me a framed photograph of my great-grandfather, John Gray, the robber baron, she called him. After noting a family resemblance, she left me with a disquieting cackle. I had to find out about this John Gray. I went down to the library and searched their archives. In a newspaper dated from 1931, I managed to find a shocking headline: John Gray, murdered. He was shot 5 times in bed at night by an unknown assailant. And the article mentioned something about a baby girl who fell to her death from a terrace some 2 years earlier. Then I found the article about Baby Gray, as they called her. She fell to her death some 2 weeks after the stock market crash.
Put down that phone. Who are you? I'm your great-grandson. I'm cursed by your memories. What do you want with me? I'm your great-grandson. It's preposterous. Leave. I can't leave. Your twisted memories have become my own. You have the worst memories. You murdered your first daughter. My daughter fell. No, you killed her. You were dancing with her on the parapet. You heaved her over the balustrade. What is this? No. No. I'm your great-grandson. I know what you did. Your daughter Nellie is my dad's mother. I don't have a daughter, Nellie. Is your wife pregnant? My wife is not expecting. Sir, you are mad. I'm your great-grandson. No. Well then, it appears that if you shoot me, you won't exist.
What makes you think I want to exist?
No. I'll bet that lunatic followed me when I made my ascent to the porches of the sun. He's incredibly maniacal. Just a complete maniac. He's been haunting me.
Hey, Scribbler.
Oh, he's been haunting me. Yeah, I'm gonna have a surprise for him. Yeah, Yeah, go ahead, keep laughing. Keep laughing. No, you don't have to believe me. But I'm telling you what I know to be true. I'll get the madman. I'll get him. like to read. Reading is fun. I can read my name.
Yeah, things are not going so well.